House that the electronic voting period has ended. I will invite members who encountered technical difficulties to identify themselves. If members were not able to vote due to technical difficulties, they may now use the raise hand function and the chair will recognize them. Ms. Zurowitz.
Mr. Speaker, my app has asked me to confirm that I have voted, and I vote yay.
Your vote has been cast as yes. Madame Kayabaga.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Je voudrais voter oui pour la motion.
Merci. Okay, bon. Mr. Morris.
Mr. Speaker, I had issues with the app. I will be voting nay contre.
Mr. Morris, nay contre. Okay. Madame Wagenthal.
Yes, thank you, Speaker. I would like to confirm that I voted nay.
Against contre. Mr. Hoback.
Mr. Speaker, to confirm that I voted no.
Mr. Fall. Mr. Fall.
My vote was recorded as a nay.
Mr. Fast.
Mr. Speaker, I vote no.
Mr. Fast. Against Comte. Mr. McLean.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to make sure you know that I vote no to this motion.
Mr. McLean. Against Comte. Monsieur Singh.
I vote for the motion. Shame.
Mr. Singh for. Ms. Thomas.
Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm that my vote is no.
Mrs. Thomas against Comte. Ms. Goodrich.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to confirm that my vote is no.
It is confirmed. Mr. Genius.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I want to confirm that my vote was cast as a nay.
It is registered. Mr. Redikoff.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just too want to confirm that my vote was cast as a negative nay.
Your vote was registered as nay. Mr. Stewart. Mr. Stewart? Okay, we'll go back. Ms. Kwan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My voting app was not working, and I vote yes.
Ms. Kwan, for. Ms. Gray.
Mr. Speaker, I vote no.
That is confirmed. That is confirmed. Mr. Tolney.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to confirm that my vote was a nay.
Your vote was registered as nay. Mr. Viss.
Mr. Speaker, I confirm that my vote was nay.
It is confirmed at nay. Mr. Stewart.
Can you hear me?
Go for it.
Can you hear me now?
Anyway, thank you. Anybody else? Okay, we will compile a vote. Yeas pour 185, 185.
Nays, compte 151, 151.
I declare the motion carried. The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition, on a point of order.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to file with you pursuant to Section 59 of the Emergencies Act, a motion to revoke the Prime Minister's emergency declaration that was proclaimed last week. The motion is signed by more than 20 members of the Conservative Party. This motion...
The Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, there was a House order. The House would adjourn after the vote, Mr. Speaker.
We were waiting for 2 points of order this time. I'll let her finish and then we'll finish up.
Consider the matter at the next sit-in week. I say this to all Canadians, that Conservatives will continue to use every tool at our disposal to end the Prime Minister's abuse.
The Honourable.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
You can't even...
This is not a point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Are we done? The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I would just like to take the time to thank the staff who stayed over the course of the weekend, the clerks, the House administration. It has been a long hour. This has been a historic debate, but I think we should thank all the people who serve this place for their incredible service. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Comme il est 20h23, conformément à l'ordre adopté le jeudi 17
February 17th, 2022. The House stands adjourned until Monday, February 28th, 2022 at 11 a.m. pursuant to Standing Order 28.2 and 24.1.
Du règlement.
My fellow Canadians, this is a sad, sad day. Sad day in our history. My voice almost broke because I couldn't believe it. We can indeed confirm that the NDP is the puppet of the Liberal Party, and there isn't much more to say except that I knew the vote was going to go like that, and people were saying that the Liberals, or at least they were hoping that the Liberals would recognize the tyranny that was going on, and they didn't. There might be a few exceptions. I'm going to have to go back over the vote again to figure out which Liberals voted against, but they don't show the party affiliation, at least from what I saw. So again, this is a sad, sad day, and you know, people keep talking about that we shouldn't be cynical about government, but really, when I tell you from the bottom of my heart that Canadians have not been hardened by experience firsthand of what tyranny looks like, this generation is going to know what tyranny looks like. And if we survive it, then we can at least share the children and the grandchildren the stories later on of what happened. But liberty has died today. Liberty has been forsaken in Canada. The right to free protest, the entire Emergencies Act. What can I say? It's a granting of extreme power. So it's a dictatorship now, officially, in Canada.